Hey there, I'm Tristan.
And I'm Anna.
And this is our puppy Peach. And today we're doing a marriage Q&A. So about a week ago we posted on our Instagram at Simply Sagastume, just asking people questions because we're going to do a Q&A. It turned out that most of the questions were actually marriage related, so we're kind of turning it a little bit into a marriage Q&A.
And it's also our first year anniversary.
Ooh, so it actually fits pretty well with the theme. So Let's get started. All right, first question of the day. How did you know that you were ready to get married?
So, I get asked this question a lot actually, and kind of as I've been asked it and kind of just talking through with people, I kind of just feel like you never are ready to get married, whether you get married at 18 or 28. It's one of those things, marriage, you can't really prepare for it until you're married. Yeah. So yeah, you're never really ready to get married. It's very much a learning as you go and getting better every day. So the next question, how is it like being married at such a young age, and is it a struggle?
I feel like it's no more of a struggle than any, like whether you're, again, like she was saying, 18 or 28. I feel like marriage at first is always just a lot of growing, and sometimes there's challenges, there's highs and lows. That's just kind of the way life goes.
I feel like, like struggles that we've had in the past year and stuff we've overcome hasn't really been related to us being married young. It's just been very much first year of marriage things, I guess. How is it like being married young? It's definitely fun. We love it. I would say like one of the biggest differences I notice from being married young versus if we had gone married like 5-10 years down the road is that we're less established in our ways.
We're like putty.
We're less like, we haven't really lived outside of the house very much, and so we don't have like our set routine, this is where things go. So, and we haven't done a lot of adulting things on our own before, like taxes and taxes.
We're very much learning and growing together and creating a life together. Like we're learning as we go. There's nothing that's been set in place, so it's been such a unique process.
So instead of like having two very strong individuals come together and have to kind of compromise and give and take on both ways, because neither of us were very set in our ways, we got to just grow together. How do we deal with disagreements in our marriage?
And I suppose one thing that we've actually learned along the way, just in the past year, is our backgrounds make a big part of our opinions. And even just understanding our backgrounds more fully helps a lot. So like as we've gone throughout our first year of marriage, we started out not knowing all of the background, so things like disagreements are a little hard to really fully understand, but now even just knowing our backgrounds more, I feel like disagreements are a lot easier to deal with in a sense.
I feel like with us and with disagreements, we just talk a lot. We talk until we've kind of talked through it.
Yeah.
And just focusing on that aspect of understanding where the other person is coming from instead of trying to get on the same side. It's very much making sure we're both at a place of understanding how we're both looking at the issue. And then once we understand it, coming to a decision. But really focusing on that understanding first.
That's good. All right, next question. What is a challenge you didn't expect as a young married couple?
Okay, so the first one that's coming to mind is honestly how much we feed off each other's emotions and just kind of how, I guess how like if he's having a bad day or if I'm having a bad day.
Peach.
Peach?
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep talking.
I'm gonna put my coffee down. Yes, keep going.
Yeah, so I feel like one thing that I just didn't expect really was how much our moods affect each other. And we just kind of had to learn how to deal with that. First of all, learning how to process our emotions in a healthy way has become super important now more than ever before, I think. Just because if one of us is in a bad mood and isn't handling our emotions well, it doesn't just affect one of us, it affects both of us. And it affects Peach too. She's like a sponge for our emotions. So, yeah. Next question. What do you love most about being very young?
I love the process. It's amazing, literally getting to grow together. Really, we're figuring it out together, and we're creating a routine together, and we're working on our careers together, and we're learning how to adult together. So I think for me, I honestly love that process because I don't know what it's like to necessarily do these things alone, but I love having her by my side, figuring all this stuff out. And we just get to do life together, and we get to look forward to the rest of our lives. So,
yeah.
What
is something surprising you learned about each other when you started living together? What?
I learned that she was the messy one.
I don't have anything to say to that because it's true.
Yeah.
Well, I learned that he gives singing commentaries throughout the house. I kid you not. Whatever he's doing, I know exactly what it is because he will be singing about it.
So babe, tell me, are we thinking about having children soon?
Surprise!
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Yes and no. I feel like we're not necessarily trying to have kids soon, but if that were to happen, we definitely wouldn't be opposed to it. So, I mean, we got married young, and if we have kids young too, then hey, more the merrier. So.
Peach, do you want siblings?
Oh my God.
Round 2. Okay. Tristan, what is your favorite thing about living in the city, and how did you know it was the right thing for us?
I like living in the city because it promotes such a healthy lifestyle. We wrote a blog post on even just like how our apartment is smaller than the one that we were in, but how we're learning how to make more intentional use of it. And also just how like everything is closer to you, which promotes walking.
Yep, so much is within walking distance.
And then even just a bike allows you to pretty much have access to the whole city. So even just that, it's more healthy, and it seems like a lot of the other people have that same mindset of like going for walks, walking places, and just eating well. They're more, I don't know, there's just a greater sense of intentionality because I feel like there has to be in the city. Also, the nice thing about it is there's no fast food around here, which is actually healthy for us because we used to live in kind of a suburby area, and there was literally like 30 fast food restaurants all within 5 minutes of our house, and that was not great. And so now we're being more intentional even with what we eat.
Yeah, and there's such a strong sense of community in the city. Like, I guess at least, we never realized that until we moved here, but it really is like a neighborhood, like the North Loop of Minneapolis is its own little neighborhood, and it's actually, I feel like, more community than you'll find in a lot of suburbs, just because everything is so close and everyone is walking everywhere and out and about, so you just get to know the same people and the same dogs. You know people by the dog that they bring with them. It's just a really fun community.
Next question. Are you planning to stay in Minneapolis, or are you still wanting to move to North Carolina?
Well, we love Minneapolis. Over the past few months that we've been living here, we've just fallen in love with it in a way that, you know, we both lived in Minnesota our whole lives. But I think we just never really appreciated Minneapolis like we do now. So right now, we're really just loving it here, loving the season that we're in. And for the future, I mean, who knows? we still really do like the thought of North Carolina, for all the reasons we were planning to go in the first place. And so that may be a thing down the road. We don't have any immediate plans for that. Right now we're just enjoying where we're at here in Minneapolis.
Well, thanks so much for watching, you guys.
Yeah.
We're excited. This is our first video. We're actually excited to do more videos in the future. Let us know what you would like to see, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I know the deal. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.